Black people, we have two choices. We either unify or watch our continued demise at the hands of those that keep reaping the benefits of our labor. I want you to understand that this society bases its success on its ability to exploit Black people, whether you are in North America, Africa, Europe, or the Caribbean. The exploitation of Black people is universal. We will always have our differences because we are not a monolith, but our differences are petty. Our differences were designed by our oppressors to divide us. Differences of religion or lack thereof, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, education level, colorism, sexism, or even where you land in the African diaspora. Malcolm X said we must lay our petty differences aside for the sole purpose of bringing benefits to the whole. He also said whenever you find people who can't forget their differences, then they're more interested in their personal aims and objectives than they are in the conditions of the whole. So if you care more about yourself than you do your people, then you do your children and your children's children, then it's game over for all of us. That's what's on the line here. Our very existence. The power structure in this world is based on your proximity to whiteness. Therefore, depending on this society to do right by Black people is a waste of time. The fact remains to this day, we will only have power, we will only have our Black liberation through our unity. Global Black unity. They lie and distort the truth of our Black American history and our African history. Because please believe our opposition knows the power of having the full knowledge of oneself. Like Marcus Garvey said, a people without knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. So what's next? What do we do now to take control of our destiny? For all Black people. I am a revolutionary, which is why I chose to start an organization called the Black Revolutionary Collective. We are a global organization focused on building economic and political power for all Black people. The BRC will build institutions, resources, and opportunities for all Black people across the globe. The solution is simple. Build our own. We need to build our own corporations and franchises. We need to employ our own people so that we can pay our people fairly and treat our people fairly. We need to build competitive supermarkets to get these racist supermarkets out of our communities. We need to circulate our 1.8 trillion spending power back into the Black community. So what? They don't want to give our children equal access to education. So they don't want to teach our children the fullness of their history. So we'll start our own school system that provides the curriculum that our children deserve. We will hire Black teachers that love our children and support their dreams. We must build our own. Giving your children access to a full education will give our youth the hope that they have lost. And we can get more of them off the streets and back in school, back on a path for success, because they deserve it. They deserve the path. They deserve our protection. They deserve an education. We will also fight for our homeless population by helping to provide a pathway out of homelessness for Black people. We will also take legal action against this corrupt justice system that religiously targets Black communities to power this trillion-dollar business called the prison system. We will also help our brothers and sisters incarcerated come back to society with purpose and an actual pathway to a better future. And we won't stop there. All local government should be run by the Black people who live in the community. We want all colonizers out of Africa. We will not stand for the continued theft of our motherland's natural resources, leaving our African people without anything, while all these non-African people gain billions of dollars per year off of Africa's resources, while our people starve in the Congo. The BRC is not theoretical. We have already started this work, and we will cross off every item on this agenda by any means necessary. I love you, Black man. I love you, Black woman. Knowledge is power. Power to the people.